I'm reading a little bit more of this book, Women of Hope, that writes about several of the more prominent women doctors of the church. Teresa of Avila, Hildegard of Bingen, Teresa of Lisieux. The chapter I'm reading right now is on St. Catherine of Siena. Catherine's always been a favorite of mine for a number of reasons. Number one, I visited Siena, and it is absolutely a captivating city. Lots of twists and turns in the streets, and around the corner, you suddenly discover whether it is a shop or some business that's owned by an artisan or a restaurant or a museum or something like that. It is just absolutely charming. Built on top of a hill. The countryside is gorgeous. Catherine of Siena also shares my birthday, March 25th, so there's always been something about her that I found very interesting. She lives in an amazing time. She lives in the 14th century, 1300s. And in the 1300s, it is in many ways a highlight of the Catholic Church. The great Gothic cathedrals are being built. Universities are being founded. It is the time when religious orders are being founded. It is the time of St. Francis, of Thomas Aquinas, of St. Dominic, of Bonaventure, Albert the Great. And at the same time, it was a time where the church was in real disarray. There was a lot of incredible corruption. There were moral laxes on the part of the clergy. We had 3 popes, and the church was torn asunder trying to figure out which of these 3 men was actually the legitimate pope. It is also a time of great civil unrest. You have the 100 Years' War. You've got the Black Plague. You've got wars between countries. You have wars between princedoms. You have wars between families. And Catherine is in the middle of that. Why is that important for us? It sounds a lot like us. Pandemics, wars between countries. The church, not only in the United States, but around the world, doing some really great things, but at the same time, people looking with a somewhat jaundiced eye towards what has happened in the church in the last number of decades. And so in this regards, I think maybe Catherine of Siena has something to say to us, because her time and our time really kind of match up in many ways. And so over the next couple of weeks, what I want to do is I want to dive a little bit more into this remarkable woman and see what what her writings and her letters and her visions have to say to us, and see how much they are relevant to us in our modern time.